Here they come. This is the start of the 100th rendition of the Livermore Rodeo Parade. Started in 1918. Good God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good morning. That's a lot of horses. Yeah, more than
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, following tradition, the first in our lineup is the Livermore Police Department. And at the head is our police chief, Mike Harris. He's also a Rotarian. Oh, he's in the 1954 Chevy. The car was originally donated to the LPD by Altamont Cruisers for the DARE program. Now you can see the car at community events, the parades, or simply driving around town. Well, there's our police chief. Hi! We also have some of the LPD volunteers on bike patrol. Citizen volunteers on bicycles patrol the trails and parks throughout the city. And we have some of the LPD explorers, accompanied by Officer Justice.
Good morning, Livermore!
Woo.
Oh, there's our canine officer.
Audrey Johnson and her partner canine Bugsy. They're one of 3 canine teams for the LPD.
Along with LPD is the California Highway Patrol. This is the largest accredited state police in the nation. Started in 1929, its mission is to provide the highest level of safety, service, and security to the people of California. CHP reminds everyone not to drive impaired with alcohol or drugs, and not to drive distracted by cell phones or passengers, and never ride in a car without a seatbelt. The CHP wishes everyone a happy summer.
As our first color guard approaches, please stand if you can, remove your hat, and place your right hand over your heart in recognition of the presentation of our national colors. They're carried by the color guard for the Livermore Valley Post 7265, Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States. Carrying the banner are Vietnam veterans Chuck McCumber and Hank Jean. Carrying the colors are Bob Roshan, Vietnam War, Harold Cruz, Vietnam War, Joe Rogolinsky, Vietnam War, and Mike Gilmore, Iraq War. And American Legion member Lloyd Barley. And riding in the Jeep we have driver Ron Gillette, Vietnam War, Ho Wong, Korean War, Leonard Gregory, World War II, and Keith Anderson, World War II. We thank you all, gentlemen, for your service.
Next up, we have the Alameda County Sheriff's Department Mounted Posse, represented Sheriff Greg H. Ahern, under the direction of Captain Linda Post. Since the 1940s, the Posse has represented the Sheriff's Department in parades, county fairs, and Raiders games. The Posse is honored to be part of this 100th annual Livermore Rodeo celebration. Welcome, Posse.
And here's Miss Livermore Rodeo Queen for 2018, Maddie McClay.
Hey,
Proudly
Maddie.
representing the Livermore Rodeo in this 100th year. Maddie is a 22-year-old from the Bay Area and grew up attending our rodeo. She's honored and excited to be part of the festivities this year.
Close behind Livermore is Livermore Junior Rodeo Queen for 2018, Peyton Brody. Peyton's 14 years old and the 59th Livermore Junior Rodeo Queen. She invites everyone out to the Livermore Junior Rodeo next Saturday, June 16th, at the Livermore Rodeo Grounds. That program begins at 8 a.m.
The 1951 McCormick Farmall tractor is driven by Joe Gandolfo. With Joe are some of the past rodeo queens: Barbara Cook, Pat Brodman, Jan Howard, Pamela Putzkattis, Tammy Fallon, Kim Garcia, and Christine Schwartz. Past rodeo princesses are Allie Matucci, Avery Fowler, Chrissy Creedon, Faith Fowler, Frances Thornberry Sherrod, Grace Vargas, Gracie Waxman, Haley Gandolfo, Paige Fowler, Clark Anderson, and Savannah Johnson.
Past queens on horseback are Anna Bravo, Bailey Castillo Renata, Misty Elliott Giorgio, Alyssa Perry Hoxie, Allison Hammer Weaver, Bailey Laughlin, and Juliana Marcial.
In a 1930 Model A driven by past President Craig Rivers, we have the 2018 Livermore Stockman's Rodeo Association President Dave Finster. He's looking forward to seeing all of the rodeo fans this weekend.
This is our 100th annual Livermore Rodeo, and it is the world's fastest. Gates open down there at 11 o'clock, and the grand entry is at 3 p.m. this afternoon. And we couldn't have the rodeo without the folks here scooping up the poop. So a big round of applause for our Boy Scouts giving our streets a cleaning here.
Thank you. Pulled by a 1948 McCormick Farmall tractor driven by Steve Dudgeon are some of the Rodeo Association's past presidents: John Foscolina, John Gretschy, Tim Ponder, Bob Henry, Dan Santos, Dave Fagundes, Steve Holston, Stan Cooper, John Gold, and Johnny Perry.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Next is Ralph Laughlin, who is a past Livermore Rodeo president and was Livermore Rodeo Parade Grand Marshal in 2005. Welcome, Ralph.
Welcome. And here is one of the Livermore Rodeo stagecoaches carrying the Livermore Rodeo board members and the 100th year rodeo committee. Pretty horses.
board members and families.
Hi there. Hi there.
The second stagecoach is driven by Sean Silva. With Sean are the Livermore Rodeo family members, riding are Riley, Madison, McKenna, Jennifer, and Edrington. Hey, folks! Got the wave down, that's great.
Princess Wave. After the queens and dignitaries come the princesses, here in a horse-drawn open carriage driven by Carrie Osborne. The 6 Miss Livermore Rodeo princesses for 2018 are Abigail Moore, Aubrey Buck, Ava Little, Eleanor Thornberry Sherrod, Ivy Winters, and Jules Rosa. And riding with them is not past President Don Stasa.
He's in the other one.
He's in the other one.
But that's what the notes say.
This is a 1951 Ford F1 truck owned by the Bassos and driven by Dave McCullough. From the Individ's Ranch, as you can see.
And here is our Grand Marshal of the parade, Dorothy Basso, riding with her son Steve Basso and her daughter Sandra Innerbitzen. Dorothy is a native of Livermore. She attended 5th Street School and Livermore High. Go Cowboys! She's been coming to the rodeo since she was a child and has been involved with it for over 40 years, helping in many ways. She makes friends everywhere she goes and is very independent, 92-year-old, loved and respected by everyone who knows her. Congratulations, Dorothy, on being our Grand Marshal for this 100th annual Livermore Rodeo. Sandra Innerbitzen is the 2018 Cowgirl Honoree for Livermore Rodeo. She is an LSRA stockholder, an ACTRA director, a lifelong Livermore cattlewoman, and supporter of more rodeo events than we can list. Truly a Western legacy. And Dick Jones was driving.
And here on horseback is our Community Service Award winner, Kathleen Mintzer. Kathleen has been very active in our community for many, many years. She's been president of the Livermore Rodeo Foundation since it was founded in 2008, and she served on the executive committee of Little League Intermediate World Series, Granada Little League president, Livermore Valley Rotary Club president, Granada High. Hi there, Kathleen. And right next to Kathleen is
Sheila Fagliano, is our 100th annual Livermore Rodeo Grand Marshal, who is also a very popular member of our Rotary Club. Says right here, Sheila, did you write that? Nicely done. She's very pretty and nice, says right here. Thanks, Sheila.
Sheila was the Grand Marshal in our 2014 parade. And coming along is the 1923 Dome truck, driven by past President Don Podesta, with the Livermore Downtown Incorporated Board and their families. That's a very picturesque truck. Hi, Michelle. She's the CEO of Downtown Livermore. Livermore Downtown, whichever.
Up next, we've got a historic hooskow. A hooskow is a portable jail driven around town to pick up troublemakers. Our Livermore Police Department hasn't used that for a while. Driving the truck today are Adam Wright and Tyler Meinzer. Riders are the Facebook contest winners Cynthia Corwin, Sammy Corwin, and Nikki Corwin. Oh my goodness, look, they've locked them up.
The Livermore Rodeo Foundation directors with the Spurs group of young adults. These 16 to 24-year-olds represent students promoting the understanding of rodeo success. Spurs. They help keep the tradition of Livermore's Western heritage alive. Driver is Chris Waller.
And here's the 2018 Miss Rowell Ranch Rodeo Queen, Becca Savory. Representing Miss Rowell Ranch Junior Rodeo Queen is Jessica Powler-Falconer. She's a 16-year-old cowgirl from here in Livermore. Jessica is riding her Mustang Spinner. She invites everyone to come to the 56th annual Rowell Ranch Junior Rodeo in August.
You see twirling the ropes down there. These are the Riata Ranch Cowboy Girls. It's an organization dedicated to enriching and enlightening the lives of young women through horsemanship and Western performance. Since 1976, this group has performed in 20 countries on 5 continents to promote professional rodeo and ranching lifestyles. A very proud day was when they performed at Windsor Castle in England for Queen Elizabeth and her Diamond Jubilee pageant in 2012. And they're excited to be with us today to celebrate the 100th annual Livermore Rodeo. Not quite as exciting as the Queen, but we're a good second best.
Quick moment, we want to give a shout out to our major sponsors of the parade, the Rotary Club of Livermore, Baughman's Western Outfitters, Bent Creek Winery, the City of Livermore, Kincannon Vineyard and the Wine Group, Draxel-Meyer Enterprise Rental Cars, Fremont Bank, Independent Newspaper, Livermore Physical Therapy, Livermore Sanitation, Livermore Stockman's Rodeo Association, Livermore Toyota, Park West Casino 580, and Top Gun Positioning Cities and the Tri-Valley Conservancy.
And here comes the Livermore Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors of Livermore Wine Crowd. Chamber CEO Don Argula and Chairman Steve Loranaga extend congratulations and best wishes to the Livermore Rodeo. The Chamber looks forward to many more years of partnership with the rodeo and the Livermore Stockman's Association. Hi there! Very noisy, bud.
Up next, we got the Mendenhall Middle School Marching Band. The Mendenhall Middle School Marching Band is proud to represent Mendenhall Middle School and the Mendenhall community in the rodeo parade celebrating the 100th annual Livermore Rodeo under the direction of Miss Joanne Fosselman with drum major Ali Legadagosi and the 70-member marching unit, and they're performing Cheyenne.
We know this guy. He's our current Rotary President, Sam Steele. Sam has lived in Livermore for almost 60 years and has enjoyed coming to the parade and the rodeo since the days when the rodeo grounds were on Livermore Avenue, where the current police station is now located. Last year, he retired from teaching at Del Val High School. He's been a member of Rotary for about 35 years, and the parade is one of his favorite events. He's been to every parade since 1983. He was even co-chair of the parade for 5 years. And riding with Sam is Debbie, his lovely wife of 45 years.
Following our Rotary president is Charles Crohair, president of the Rotarian Foundation of Livermore in the 1929 Ford Model A. The Rotary Foundation was established in 1987 by Livermore's 2 Rotary clubs to support Livermore youth programs. Since its inception, the group has awarded over $1.2 million in grants to help the local community.
And here's our Rodeo Parade Grand Marshal of 2016, Jackie Williams Cartwright, with us to celebrate the 100th annual rodeo. Jackie owns Alden Lane Nursery, and she supplied all of our greenery today.
Yes.
Thank you, Jackie. You're such a sweetheart.
Up next, we've got another former Grand Marshal, and this one's John Shirley. John Shirley was Grand Marshal in 2006. He was also mayor of Livermore for 2 years, from 1962 and 1964. And with John are his sons, Jim and Steve. In addition, the new council chambers that is currently under construction, the council room will be named in honor of Mayor John Shirley. Welcome, John.
And you said that building was going to be finished next April?
Next April, we'll be able to, hang on, John, we want to celebrate with you when we open the doors.
And you see these trucks are supplied by Livermore Toyota.
And following our former mayor is our current mayor, John Marchand, along with Vice Mayor Bob Warner, council members Coomber, Carling, and Spadowski and their families. And they're all here to congratulate the Stockmen's Association on their 100th annual Livermore Rodeo, and also to say thank you for supporting our community. Hey guys!
Hi there!
Have I told you you're my favorite council? Yes, very much so.
Hi there!
Yes, no, none at all.
And here's the LARPD Board of Directors. LARPD is our local parks and recreation agency, providing Sycamore Grove Park, Robert Livermore Community Center, local trails, and over 50 parks in the area. Board members are Mary Alice Falting in the pink blouse, and David First,
He's not in the pink blouse.
Beth Wilson, Jan Kalajak, and Philip Pierpont. And with them is retiring LARPD General Manager Tim Berry, who is also a Rotarian. Who else? So is Beth Wilson, and so is Mary Alice Falting.
Oh my gosh, they have an LARPD honor guard. That is so cool. And they're in the proper order. That's even better. Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen.
You know how to spell.
Hey, there's Jan. Hi.
There's another Rotarian.
Absolutely.
Patricia Ward.
Oh my goodness. Is that Officer Justice? It is! Oh, there he is! He's making sure that we're all safe, and he wants to tell all the kids to be safe out there. So welcome, Officer Justice. And up next, we have two-time team pinning champ, Alameda County Supervisor Scott Haggerty. Now in his 5th term as our county supervisor, he has remained a staunch advocate for the importance of 4-H, the agricultural community, and land use planning issues. Scott, along with his family and staff, thank you all for your continued support and extend best wishes for everyone to have a safe and fun weekend this 100th annual Livermore Rodeo. Thanks, Scott!
That's Scott in the front seat there, in the plaid shirt.
Now we need to thank lots lots of people for this rodeo parade today. First of all, the Rotary Club of Livermore, but our corporate sponsors make sure that this happens, and we couldn't do it without them. Alden Lane Nursery, Big White House Winery, Crown Trophies of Pleasanton, Dr. Jack Mills Oral Surgery, Fantasy Sound, Gene Morgan Insurance Agency, Hoag's Bend Law Office, Image Setters, Icing's Culligan Water Service, the law offices of Jennifer Tate, Livermore Concord Feed and Livestock Supplies, Meredith Wealth Advisors, Mountain Mike's Pizza, Podosi Foundation, Sensiba San Filippo LLP, Tri-Valley Auto Body, and Visiting Angels. Without all of those folks, we couldn't put this on. We want to give them a great big thank you.
And here's Fremont Bank's entry. For over 54 years, Fremont Bank has partnered with the Bay Area community to offer the products and services of a leading financial provider. As one of the largest privately held and family-owned financial institutions in California, they pride themselves on offering these products and services while still maintaining the personal touch of a community bank. Stop by the Livermore branch next to the Lucky Supermarket on Home Street to experience the Fremont difference. Hi there. A lot of big families at Fremont Bank.
And wonderful horse entries too there, on a stick. Does a horse judge the horses on a stick?
Stick horse.
Not when they're inflated, she says. There's rules about these things. Up next, we've got Livermore-based TopCon positioning systems. Now they're taking the reins and advancing the way things are grown and built. They're based right here in Livermore. TopCon Solutions is a worldwide company based on increasing efficiency to meet the global demands for sustainable agriculture and infrastructure. Welcome, TopCon. Thank you, guys.
They're one of our major sponsors.
They are.
Thank you, TopCon. Next is St. Bartholomew's. The Episcopal Church presents Art at Bart's Camp, July 9th through 13th from 9 a.m. to noon. The theme this year is Welcome to Hogwarts, the Gospel according to Harry Potter. This summer, all children in the Livermore Valley ages 3 and up are invited to join the adventure in living and learning as they explore the Gospel through the magical eyes of Harry Potter. The camp will be held at St. Bartholomew's on Enos Way in Livermore.
We now have Cresta Blanca Service Units of Livermore, part of the Girl Scouts of Northern California, serving over 700 girls and their families. Its mission is to build courage, confidence, and character, making the world a better place. They're now introducing STEM-related badges in robotics, coding, and even aviation. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math.
And here's the Filipino American Organization. Their mission is to promote Filipino heritage and culture and to enhance unity and friendship among Filipino Americans. They recently celebrated 50 years and have awarded thousands of dollars in scholarships to deserving high school graduating seniors in Livermore. You look lovely. And they are going to perform for us. I love your dresses. They're beautiful. And your parasols. Dorothy Foundation is celebrating 10 years of supporting Livermore students. The foundation promotes college and career-bound culture for all local students. Since 2008, they have awarded $4 million in scholarships to 1,100 students.
Wow, $4 million since 2008. All right, up next we've got Livermore High School football program, including 3 teams. Athletes with us today are part of freshman, JV, and varsity teams. LHS football program is excited for this upcoming season. LHS football athletes are passing out flyers with the 2018 football schedule, and they invite you all to be part of Friday Night Lights in Livermore for the 2018 football season. Up next, we've got the Livermore High School Marching Band. Livermore High football. LHS Marching Band is led by Drum Major Katie Siegel and Color Guard Captain Hannah Dolan, Drum Line Captains Elijah Mavarelli and Alex Patterson. The band is under the direction of Justin Enright. The Cowboy Marching Band continues to represent Livermore as a statewide powerhouse. This year's ensemble earned a first-place finish at the NCBA Championships and set several record-breaking scores. Wow, let's give a big hand to the Livermore High School Cowboy Marching Band!
I like your uniform. The Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District's Pioneering the Future float, featuring our Board of Education. Board President is Craig Bueno, Clerk Chuck Rogie, and Board Trustees Kate Runyon, Chris Wenzel, and Ann White. They're accompanied by Superintendent Dr. Kelly Byers, Deputy Superintendent Chris Petchak, and Assistant Superintendents Mike Biani and Susan Ginder. Hi!
Hey, hey!
There are some Rotarians on that float. With Pioneering the Future as their theme, their mission is to ensure that each student graduates with the skills needed to contribute and thrive in a changing world.
Up next, we have the Napa Pepperettes Baton Corps, and they've been representing Napa Valley in parades and performances throughout California since 1951. The group is under the direction of Kelly Esser. So up first, we've got the Senior Majorette Corps. in age from 4 to 9 years old. This is the first season of competition for these younger competitors. Great job, ladies. Oh my goodness, you guys are cute.
Good job, Lord. Now we have the Brains in Motion Foundation. This is a Livermore-based therapeutic riding program whose mission is to enrich individuals with special needs and life-threatening illness by connecting them with horses, animals, and outdoor educational activities to promote healing. They provide horseback riding sessions for the special needs community, servicing both children and adults. Their newest program, called Brains for Heroes, supports veterans. Hey, that's great. In addition to the home arena, Brains in Motion has a traveling program which supports the Taylor Family Foundation by bringing horses to numerous camps throughout the year.
Thanks so much for what you do. That's great.
That is great.
Say hello to Mark Anderson and his Andalusian Stallion Blazer. Blazer has the classic conformation with a short, black, long mane and long tail. The Andalusian has been around since the 15th century. They have a very fiery spirit tempered with intelligence that has made the breed very valuable to kings and generals in battle. But they're also gentle enough to be handled by a child. And Mark can tell you that Blazer behaves well with all of his grandchildren. Wow! Oh my goodness. Blazer loves people, and he really loves to perform.
And here's the Flying Phillies drill team. They're comprised of friends and family spanning 3 generations. They practice together weekly and thank Sandy and their business for allowing them to call Basso's Arena in Livermore their home. They invite you to come watch them run sponsored flags for Livermore Rodeo's historic 100th year. Don't you all look nice, all matching blouses?
Yes. Welcome, ladies.
Oh, in the back of the horses. Sparkly.
Flying Philly FF. Up next, we've got Lorette Locke, and she's riding Rosie, a 10-year-old Palomino American saddle breed. Her saddle is a sterling silver saddle made in the 1940s.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And here is Shelly Olhauser on her horse, Ace. This is Shelby's 8th Livermore Rodeo Parade. She proudly rides in honor of our veterans and armed service personnel. God bless America and God bless our veterans.
Up next, we have representation of the California State Horsemen's Association. Since 1942, the California State Horsemen's Association has provided equestrians with quality family-oriented amateur events, educational programs, and recreational activities for all equine breeds and disciplines. Welcome, California State Horsemen's Association.
How cute. That's a horse, right? Not a pony? Miniature horse. Miniature horse. It's cute. That one looks more like a goat. I don't know my animals too well. I haven't been around horses so much. It looks like a goat. It's a cute goat,
He's a good goat.
and I see a dog.
Welcome the Am Shriners on parade. First we have the Shrine Mounted Patrol. The members of the Am Shrine Mounted Patrol are riding match Tobiano paint horses. Take special note of the silver saddles with green coronas. The Mounted Patrol has been riding in parades, rodeos, and chariot events for many years. This includes the Rose Parade in Pasadena, the Grand Nationals at the Cow Palace, and at President Jimmy Carter's inaugural parade in 1977. The president of the Mounted Patrol this year is Tim Wilbur. Up next is Am Shrine Elected Divan. These are the elected leaders of the Am Shriner this year. The potentate this year is the illustrious Sir Don Marquette. Standing in for Don is Chief Rabbin Alan West. The Legion of Honor is a unit composed of veterans from World War II, the Korean conflict, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, Somalia, and Rwanda wars. The Legion of Honor is led by Commander Jerry Wachawaya.
Here's more of the Legion of Honor.
Applause for our pooper scoopers. Doing a great job out there, guys.
You're smart to tow that wagon behind you.
The Novekeps are the working unit that takes care of the novices that are about to become Shriners. Captain of the Novekeps this year is Lloyd Garbett.
And here are the Alameda County Cowwomen, celebrating 62 years of educating and promoting beef with a beef barbecue. This one is barbecuing a delicious, healthy beef lunch for a few of the past ACCW presidents and cowbells. Celebrating today are Barbara Anderson, Patsy Lund, Karen Sweet, Holly Stonich, Mary Stanley, Lynn Murray, Sue Russo, Nancy Miller, and Michelle Sweet. Also, a few of the future cattle women joining to carry on the tradition of educating and promoting beef and ranch life.
Thank you, ladies. Up next, we have Miss California Rodeo Salinas, Selena Colson, and she invites you to Salinas Rodeo, July 19th through 22nd. It's the largest rodeo in California. Tickets started at just $7 for kids and $15 for adults. Get more information at www.carodeo.com.
And I see the East Avenue Music Department come in. Under the baton of Drum Major Dustin Yu, the East Avenue Dolphin Band playing Silver Eagle.
Three Stooges Fan Club. Yes, formerly known as the Reaper Rollers Wrestling Club, this group of ex-Livermore wrestlers and friends have been entering the rodeo parade since 1973. This year they're celebrating their 45th anniversary with a wild barbecue at the Livermore Family Ranch on Mines Road. Wow, you don't get performances like that every day. Thank goodness.
You guys did a good job. And here comes the Lions Club. They're the largest community service organization in the world with 1.4 million members in 210 countries. Lions work to aid the blind, the visually impaired, and the hearing impaired. I'm going to come see you one of these days.
Yes.
The Lions you see here today just cooked and served the Granada High School grads at 3 a.m. this morning. Good for you.
Yay, that was an early morning. Oh, pancakes. Oh my goodness. All right, up next we've got the Livermore School of Dance. They offer classes in ballet, pointe, jazz, tap, hip-hop, modern, contemporary, lyrical, musical theater, and tumbling. Today directed by Liz Roberts. Where's Liz? Yay! Hey, Liz. All right, they'll perform an excerpt from Life of the Party. Ooh, okay, while they're setting up, we can see more dances in their upcoming show at the Livermore High School on June 23rd, titled Happiness Is. It's a fun-filled, family-friendly show for all ages to enjoy. All right, let's turn it up.
Okay, 90 seconds.
No pressure.
Nicely coordinated. And smiling through it all. Livermore School of Dance. Here we have the Alzheimer's Association East Bay, serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They invite you to join them on October 20th at the 7th Annual East Bay Walk to End Alzheimer's. Visit alspa.org/walk for more information.
Next up, we have Camp Bow Wow of the Tri-Valley. Bow Wow is the leading pet care franchise and is all about happy, healthy pets and happy, healthy people. They provide fun, safe, and upscale environment for dogs to play and receive lots of love and attention. You can even check up on your pet online while you're away on vacation. Welcome, Camp Bow Wow.
My grandma goes to Camp Bow Wow and loves it, absolutely loves it. They look like happy, healthy dogs.
Absolutely.
Here's the Cactus Corner Youth Square Dance. Come enjoy the sun, tropical breezes, and clear blue ocean as the Cactus Corner Square Dancers present our American folk dance Hawaiian style. American square dancing is enjoyed all over the world. I didn't know that. And it's valued as an American original. Many of these dancers are Alameda County 4-H members, starting at age 6 years old. Their collar is egg sweetest. Hi there.
A lot of your partners have gone as too. All right.
You look Hawaiian.
Here we've got the Del Val 4-H Club of Livermore, and they've been serving children from kindergarten through age 19 since 1974. 4-H offers projects in crafts, beekeeping, square dancing, public speaking, rocketry, archery, large and small, animals, and more. New registration begins this September. Now, Barbara, do you know what the 4-H's are, what they stand for?
I Googled it, so I make sure I got it straight. Head, heart, hands, and health.
That's right. Head, heart, hands, and health. All right, welcome 4-H.
I used to be a member of 4-H, and
Me
I
too.
could never remember what the H's stood for. That was a long time ago, so I get to forget. Now we have Larry Coons from here in Livermore with his 1948 International Harvester Farm All Pump tractor. 47,000 of these tractors were made in 1948 at the cost of just $500. With their 10 horsepower engines, they were used on the vegetable farms in California Delta near Stockton.
That's a gorgeous little tractor.
It's beautiful. It's like it has brand new tires on the back.
Now, Arthur Murray Dance Studios have been teaching the world of dance for more than 100 years. Whether it's popular club dances like a salsa, or a country two-step, or a traditional waltz, this is the perfect place to get you on the dance floor dancing with confidence. Their local studio is located right here in downtown Livermore on 2nd Street.
Peninsula Building Materials offers quality natural stone, brick, pavers, and landscape materials. Stop by their Livermore yard, located off Basco Road, to see their selection. They donate their time to organizations such as Boy Scouts and Relay for Life. And here is Relay for Life, the American Cancer Society's signature event, where participants walk for 24 hours to raise funds and awareness about programs to support cancer patients and find a cure. The walk is for 24 hours because cancer never sleeps, and on this one day, neither will they. They'll be in Dublin on June 23rd.
Here we have the Hindu Community and Cultural Center. The Hindu Community and Cultural Center is a non-profit organization incorporated in the Springtown area in 1977. Volunteers have decorated a truck with posters and banners about their culture and activities. Participants are dressed in traditional Indian attire, playing music and dancing. All right, guys, welcome. Woo!
That's a beautifully decorated truck.
from Hindu Community and Cultural Center. Thanks, guys, for all you do. We want to take just a quick minute again to thank our sponsors. Of course, the Rotary Club of Livermore sponsors the parade, but with us there's Bachman's Western Outfitters, Ben Creek Winery, the City of Livermore, Concannon Vineyard and the Wine Group, Drexel Meyer, Enterprise Car Rentals, Fremont Bank, the Independent Newspaper, Livermore Physical Therapy, Livermore Sanitation, Livermore Stockman's Rodeo Association, Livermore Toyota, Park West Casino 580, Topcon Positioning Systems, and Tri-Valley Conservancy. Thank all you guys for making the parade possible.
Here comes Sunshine Dance and Cheer in Livermore. They offer ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, and cheer. They offer summer camps for ages 4 to 14 with a different theme each week, such as Disney Princess, Pop Star, and hip-hop. Go to sunshinedanceandcheer.com for more information. Hi, Gail. Do you like to cheer?
Now welcome Pat and Nita Cooley in the Cooley Cats Toys Wind-Up Car. Recently retired, Pat and Nita want to thank Livermore and all of their wonderful customers and friends for 12 great years. And we want to thank you both for having such a great store for us. We're going to miss you, that's for sure. Thank you, guys.
Oh, it says thanks above there. Very nice. And here comes the Junction Avenue Color Guard. They're the only middle school color guard team in town. This season, students from Mendenhall have also joined the team. They competed in the winter color guard competition and came home with 2 first place, a second place, and 2 fourth place finishes. Wow, we're very proud of you.
We've got representatives of the Alameda County Fair. Hello, Livermore, and happy Rodeo Day to everyone from the Alameda County Fair in Cabela. Get ready to say hello, summer, at the 2018 Alameda County Fair in Pleasanton. It starts June 15th and runs every day through July 8th. We'll see you there. Oh, yes, and there's horse racing there. That's true.
Horse
Absolutely. And you got headliners most nights. There's something there for everybody.
Continuous country favorites and fun. Jamie Lee from the DJ Walker in the Morning Show is riding Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my goodness.
Wyatt Cole is walking their miniature horse, Pumpkin. That's cute. And Riley and Lila are carrying the Cat Country banner. Cat Country wishes the Livermore Rodeo a happy 100th birthday.
Okay, here comes Peyton and her horse named Dog. 5 years ago, they made their first appearance at our parade. Today, at age 7 and a fourth generation of parade, she still loves the excitement of making everyone smile and wave. She rides down the street today as the 2017 Junior High Point Champion. She represents the California State Horsemen's Association, future horsemen for the next 100 years. Welcome, Peyton, and congrats.
Congrats, you look great. Now we have, following Peyton, her mammy, Corky Fillingham, and her horse named Cap. Corky's first appearance in this parade was in 1970 when she rode in the color guard for the Lariat Women's Riding Group. Today, she represents the Plain Western Rider for California Horsemen's Association.
Corky's followed by her husband, Paul Fellingham, driver of the world-famous Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Paul made his first appearance in our parade many years ago as a 2-year-old, riding in front of his father, Sport Fellingham. Sport started the Stagecoach program in 1958 by opening a little Wells Fargo branch in Hayward. They had a parade around the block and gave rides in the parking lot. When Sport passed on, his wife, Paul's mother, Virginia, took over and drove until she passed in 1996. After Virginia, Paul drove the Stagecoach and he took over the family business. Virginia Fellingham was honored as the 1986 Livermore Rodeo Grand Marshal.
These next stampede cars are driven by members of a Ford Model A club named Henry's A. The gentleman sitting in the rumble seat is Bill Wilder, born the same year his car was manufactured in 1931. There were over 4 million Model A's manufactured between 1928 and 1931, with many still on the road today. The club meets monthly at the Duarte Garage on Portola Avenue here in Livermore, and new members are always welcome. Love it.
Up next, we have the American Legion. The American Legion is a congressionally chartered patriotic veterans organization in existence since 1919. It is committed to mentoring and sponsoring youth programs in the community, advocating honor and patriotism, promoting a strong national security, and continued devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. Livermore Post 47 is one of the oldest in California. Welcome, American Legion. And up next, we've got the United States Armed Forces Color Guard. The Color Guard is made up of recruiting offices in Danville and Livermore. Next, we have 4 vehicles with representatives of the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine recruiting offices here in Livermore.
That's cute.
big round of applause for representatives of our Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine.
Right behind him is the Pleasanton Military Family Support Group. The group was formed in 2003. Family and friends of the U.S. military in the Tri-Valley area are welcome to join for meetings, homecomings for the returning troops, and their care package program for deployed troops. Learn more at PleasantonMilitaryFamilies.com. We're happy to have you here.
That's a pretty ferocious looking eagle.
Pretty ferocious. And Uncle Sam.
Right behind them, we have U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps, Rear Admiral C.W. Parks Battalion. The Corps' mission is to expose cadets aged 10 to 17 to the full rigors of a military training program. It teaches patriotism, courage, and self-reliance. It exposes them to the prestige of public service and to a variety of career paths.
Present arms. Ready, two. Ready, okay. Left turn, five. Left.
All right, great job. U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps.
Here's Mosaic Lodge number 218, Free and Accepted Masons. It's the oldest Masons Lodge in the Tri-Valley. And with them today are the Masons, Order of Eastern Star, Rainbow Girls, and Demolay for boys.
Barbara, were you ever a rainbow girl?
I was never a Rainbow Girl.
I was a member of Demolay. I'm a former master counselor. Yeah. All right, great job. Up next, we've got West Coast Gymnastics Training Center. West Coast Gymnastics Training Center teaches floor gymnastics and tumbling. Also competes in acrobatic gymnastics with a high level of success, including winning world championships with classes ranging from preschool to adult.
Oh my goodness.
It seems that everyone can learn gymnastics. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
And yes, that's harder than it looks.
Oh.
Wow!
Very good. It says here that classes range from preschool to adult, but I don't think I could do that.
I'm sure they've got it for all levels and abilities. You probably wouldn't have to perform in a parade.
That would help.
We want to take a quick minute to thank our corporate sponsors, Alden Lane Nursery, Big White House Winery, Crown Trophies of Pleasanton, Jack Mills Oral Surgery, Fantasy Sound, Gene Morgan Insurance, Hope Fenton Law Offices, Image Setters, Icing's Culligan Water Service.
And here's the International Order of Odd Fellows Lodge 219 and Boy Scout Troop 975. Wish the Stockman Association a happy 100th annual Livermore Rodeo. Lodge 219 was established, my goodness, in 1873, and they're celebrating 145 years of Odd Fellowship in Livermore. Their mission is to visit the sick, relieve the distressed, bury the dead, and educate the orphans.
Stuff. I have to put everything all back in the truck on the way back. Sound
Do I see a Rotarian on there?
Hello, Rotary.
Hello.
Oh, Odd Fellows.
It's been too long. We need to hang out.
Up next, you have the Christensen Middle School Cougar Marching Band. The marching band is under the direction of Mike Dipka. They're performing for their 20th year in our rodeo parade. It's under the leadership of Major Zoe Sagan, and they'll perform Advanced March by Harold Bennett. Band.
And here comes the 1949 John Deere Model R diesel tractor, restored by Brent Gould, Norm Marcial, Mike Murray, Don Tedesca, and Brett Smith. It was painted by Conrad Carr and detailed by Paige Marcial. It's currently owned by Gary Marcial. The tractor represents 100 plus years of ranching in the Todd Valley, following the establishment of Murray Township in the 1830s. Families who endured the early hardships include Cardoza, Marcel, Murray, Costello, and Holders, and we're looking at their descendants today.
Up next, we've got Purple Dog Training. It's a local business offering obedience training and behavioral modification training for family dogs. And the dogs don't have to be purple. They take all color dogs. For more information, go online at purpledogtraining.com.
Next, we have an entry from Livermore's Uncle Credit Union. Visit the credit union that truly cares about your community. Mortgages, auto loans, MasterCard, wealth management, investments, and more. For all your financial needs, see your Uncle Credit Union. Visit online at unclecu.org.
Hey guys.
Hi there.
It's a rough day to be selling snow cones. And the Uncle Credit Union pickup truck. Want to complete thanking our corporate sponsors with the Law Office of Jennifer Tate, Livermore Concord Feed and Livestock Supplies, Meredith Wealth Advisors, Mountain Mike's Pizza, Pedrosi Foundation, Sensipa San Filippo LLP, Tri-Valley Auto Body, and Visiting Angels.
Hot Country Live, today's fresh new country, based right here in Livermore. Delivered fresh to your smartphone, computer, or tablet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from your favorite country artists. Free to download, free to listen. Find it in Google Play and the App Store, or online at hotcountrylive.com. Today's fresh new country, the new Hot Country Live.
Good morning. Good morning.
Up next, we have Triple Threat Performing Arts. Triple Threat Performing Arts is currently in his 13th year here in the Livermore Valley. For more information about their classes, please go to www.triplethreatpa.com. All right, let's take a look and a listen to Triple Threat Performing Arts.
On a hot tin roof.
Wow, great job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thanks, guys.
Here comes the Livermore Heritage Guild's History Mobile. They promote a unique sense of Livermore by educating residents and visitors about the history of our city. The exterior murals display the established way of life of the Livermore Valley. Inside, docents talk about the beginnings of Livermore even before it was a city, all the way up to the present day. The History Mobile visits third grades in all Livermore elementary schools and appears at local events, such as the Farmers Market, Ravenswood, parades, festivals, and wine events. The goal is to educate the community and instill a sense of pride in our Livermore heritage. Driving the History Mobile today is Jay Morris.
Up next is the Heritage Guild's 1919 Ford Model T chemical fire truck. This tiny little vehicle is Livermore's first motorized fire truck. The chief of Livermore's volunteer fire department, who was a mechanic in the garage on 2nd Street, built this vehicle on a Ford Model T automobile frame. It has been restored to operating condition by a small team of Heritage Guild volunteers led by Charles McFan. Gary Bausch is our today's driver, and his passenger is Christine Thompson. Wow, what a great fire truck. Oh, up next.
A 1920 Seagrave fire engine, Livermore's first commercially built fire engine, purchased for the enormous price of $11,000 shortly after St. Michael's Church burned to the ground in 1916. Today, it's being driven by Tom Bramble. Hi, Tom!
And our very own Earth Stowers.
Stowers. Passengers include Bruce and Mark Shore, and St. Nego, Anna Hudson, and Sean Shepard.
And here's the Heritage Guild's 1944 Mack fire engine, driven today by Jeff Cassidy. Yes, there's Jeff and Ron Chafee. Riding in the fire truck are members of the Livermore Valley Performing Arts Center and Crawdad Republic, who will be performing at the Bankhead Theater on June 16th. Making music are Bankhead Executive Director Scott Kennison, Dave Hornick of Crawdad Republic. Yes.
That was the fun.
Yes.
Oh, and there's one of my favorites. Accompanying the Heritage Guild is David Stelzville Pony. He's a native of Livermore, used to live just down the street from me. His family settled here in the early 1890s. He took his first steps until on Sherry Court here in Livermore in 1971. And he has performed in over 1,400 places worldwide. Amazing.
The Hageman family farm hay wagon is the final vehicle representing the Heritage Guild. This is a drayage wagon used as a hay wagon here in the valley and is pulled by a 1953 Case VA series tractor. The tractor is being driven by Russ Barrows. These vehicles can be seen on weekends at the Hageman farm on Olivina Avenue. Passengers on the hay wagon including Patty Stowers, Margaret Sorensen, and John and Mary Jo Matheson.
And here we have the Granada High cheer team led by coaches Taylor Edwards, Taylor Stevenson, and Kaylin Keating. They welcomed 13 new cheerleaders to the team this year, and they are excited for the upcoming season. They invite everyone to come out and experience Matador Pride under Granada's Friday Night Lights.
Let's go, Granada!
I think they're going to perform for us. I was hoping so. Let's go. That's a wow. Very nice. You're also nicely synchronized.
Wow! Yes, Sherry. Performing now?
Great job. How about a big hand for the Granada High cheer team. And up next, standing on the street, is the Granada High School Band. Granada High School Band is once again excited to participate in the annual Livermore Rodeo Parade. The band has had an exciting year, winning top honors at NCBA Fall Contest this fall, and supporting our community at performances including Shop of the Cop, the Livermore Trombone Christmas, one of my favorites, the Livermore Downtown Sights and Sounds Holiday Parade, and of course, this weekend's rodeo festivities. They wish to thank all the volunteers that made today happen, and thank all the Rotarians that put in the hours necessary to make the Livermore Rodeo Parade a very special event. All right. In just a moment, they'll step up. Let's take a listen.
Thank you.
All right, how about a big round of applause for the Granada High School Matador Marching Band?
Next we have Park West Casino 580. They offer the best blackjack and three-card poker action in town, featuring a pristine environment, fun atmosphere, and a great restaurant. Hi there, Marcus, fellow Rotarian. They're located just north of the 580 freeway on North Canyon's Parkway.
And we've got 101.7 KKIQ, your hometown station, playing today's best music mix.
Alright, here we go.
Here's the Livermore Junior Football League, the local football and cheerleading program in Livermore. Participants are between the ages of 6 to 14, and their motto is simple: everyone plays and everyone cheers.
Up next, we have Rudy Peters, a candidate for U.S. Congress, California District 15. Rudy's been a Livermore resident for over 25 years. He's been endorsed by both the Alameda County Republican Party and the Contra Costa County Republican Party. Check out his website at rudypetersforcongress.com. Calm, competent, common sense leadership. Welcome, Rudy.
Presenting a 1948 fleet line, codenamed La Bamba. This beautiful classic car can be seen around town and at many of the local wineries here in Livermore. It's owned by Bill and Karen Miller, who have, no they don't. They don't have their friends with them. Oh, it is.
It's still
And that's Rudy Peters.
candidate for U.S. Congress
I
on District
looked up your
15.
website. RudyPetersForCongress.com. That's a beautiful car too. I've never seen that around town. Aha. So here's the 1948 fleet line, codenamed La Bamba. It is a classic car. You can see it around town and at many of the local wineries here. And this one does have friends JC and Kathleen Moody riding with them, owned by Bill and Karen Miller. La Bamba was actually named by the owner of Charles R. Vineyards, but can also be seen at Eagle Ridge Vineyards on Tesla Road, where Bill and JC toured. Come on up and enjoy the wine and the view, or just say hi.
Calico Fence has been a family-owned and operated in the Tri-Valley for 35 years. Like the Livermore Rodeo, it's been a Livermore fixture for many years. Calico Fence appreciates all the community support over the years. Welcome, Calico. Oh, there are some rocking horses on there. Look at that.
And following them is the Altamont Cruisers, a local car club that's been around for 30 years. Their motto is Cruisers Against Drugs. Good motto. They have donated over $600,000 to local charities through their Nostalgia Days car show. They have the car show on the last Sunday of September. Come and see the big collection of proudly owned cars.
An El
They're
Camino.
beautiful. They take
Yes.
such good care.
A great idea. A truck on a car, buddy.
Hi there. They're just beautiful cars.
And you too.
You too. I bet these cars don't get parked outside, do they? She does, but the car gets parked in the garage. She stays outside.
Haven't we seen this GTO before? Hold it. This is the second time we've seen it today.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay double. That's a very large shopping cart. It's Big Red from Lucky Supermarket. Lucky has 2 stores in Livermore for all of your grocery needs. One located at Portola Avenue in Livermore and the other at Home Street in Kincannon. But neither of them have shopping carts that big.
I have never seen that. I'm glad you're here at our parade today. And here is Spot the Truck. Jim Arnold is driving this Dodge V3 camel truck. Named Spot. Lisa Arnold, his lovely bride of 36 years, and his son Jacob are on board for the fun. Jim has owned the truck since 1971. It's powered by the original Flathead 6 231 CID that delivers a whopping 95 horsepower. Jim and Rita have had many great road trips over the years in this vehicle. They've gone as far north as Fairbanks, Alaska, and as far south as Mazatlan, Mexico. They recently had the truck repainted and the interior completely redone. Now it's ready for another 45 years.
Next, we've got the Livermore Elementary After School Band. My School Band is an elementary school band program for 4th and 5th graders. Marching today are students from Arroyo Seco, Smith, Jackson, and Sunset School. And many of these youngsters started just 8 months ago. Wow! Congratulations, and not bad. A big round of applause for the Livermore Elementary After School Band. Hey! Councilmember Smidowski pulling the refreshments there at the end. Good job.
And here's the Gillig bus. Gillig is the largest transit bus manufacturer in America. They recently moved to Livermore, providing jobs for 1,000 people. Gillig builds 2,000 buses a year, including our local LAFTA buses. This very bus departs for New York after the parade today. Built in Livermore.
Wow, that's a gorgeous bus.
It is beautiful.
And right behind our sleek new Gillig bus is the 1966 Rodeo bus. The 1966 Rodeo bus is owned by the Livermore Amador Valley Transit Authority, operators of our Wheels and Rapid Bus services. This bus was originally part of Livermore's Rodeo fleet. When LAFTA assumed operation of Tri-Valley Bus in the mid-1980s, it acquired this historic treasure from the city of Livermore. but the bus was in need of major restoration. Scott Haggerty, our county supervisor and LAFTA board member, played a major role in the Rodeo bus restoration by securing federal grants to rehabilitate this piece of Livermore's history to its former glory. Transitioning from the past to the present, this Wheels bus is a 2017 Gillig bus built right here in Livermore. The bus operates Route 580X, which can get you from the Transit Center in downtown Livermore to the East Dublin Pleasanton Station in just 23 minutes and no hunting for parking. Visit wheels.com for more information.
Now we have the East Bay Regional Park District. They have over 121,000 acres of parkland with 73 regional parks throughout Alameda and Contra Costa County. There's swimming, camping, picnicking, play areas, open space parks, paved and unpaved trails, much more. So much more to do and see in your regional parks. Del Bell Park right here in Livermore is celebrating their 50th anniversary.
The Backcountry Horsemen of California High Sierra Unit 5 are dedicated to protecting and preserving backcountry access. They subscribe to the principles of gentle use and leave no trace. The High Sierra Unit enjoys Sierra Nevadas near Sequoia, patrols the Sierra Nevadas near Sequoia National Park.
Do I see Ann Wieskamp there? And here comes the Livermore BRT, the big red truck. It's the Livermore Pleasanton Fire Department, Park 96 from Fire Station 6 on East Avenue. That's also the home of the Centennial Lifeboat. The cities of Livermore and Pleasanton consolidated their fire departments in 1996 to form the Livermore Pleasanton Fire Department.
Well, that's our 2018 parade, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. The award ceremony will be held at the new bandstand in Carnegie Park on 3rd Street between J and K Streets about 1 o'clock. Come and cheer for your favorites to win prizes and big trophies. Most of all, y'all come on back next year for our 2019 parade. And remember, the rodeo gates are already open and the grand entry is at 3 p.m. in Robertson Park. Just take L Street south and after the bridge, turn left onto Robertson Park Road. Thank you all for coming out today.
And don't